a bit. And why did the music have to cut out when I said hi awkwardly? Hi, happy New Year's Eve or happy New Year's Day, depending on where you are on this big, beautiful planet. Hi. This has been sitting, waiting for like 3 months. Yeah, crit. It has been a long time. Legitimately, at least for me, it feels like I have lived 2 years in the span of 3 months. Yeah. I didn't have my emotes set up, open on here. Yeah. Feels like it's been 2 years in the past 3 months. Yeah. So that's why I haven't. I've had this here, like, okay, to kind of give like a time frame of things. Time ain't real. Yeah, time is dumb. Time is dumb. To give y'all like a little snapshot. Let me open Google Calendar because like I do not fucking understand time. Okay, so me did birthday stream night before birthday. Yay, birthday stream. I had my best friend flown in here from husband, which was very nice, my birthday weekend. And then I got sick. I like full up lost my voice. Like I could not make a single goddamn sound out of my vocal box. Like it was really bad. It was also a little heavy emotionally because like I have a 5-year-old. I couldn't use my like vocal cords to communicate with my 5-year-old, and I'm a yapper. I yap. That's what I do. I couldn't. Like I physically could not. And I tried. Yeah, it took me a while to recover from that. Yeah. But like before I lost my voice and I got sick, it wasn't even actually me getting sick. I literally just lost my voice out of nowhere. Like, I didn't have fever. I didn't have any cough. I had nothing. I was building my new desk that night, and then I lost my voice the next day. So yeah, that my voice was pretty much gone for like over a week. I didn't really get control of my voice until like the first week. Actually, no, like right at the time of Halloween. That's when I could make words. And then November. Oh my lordy Lou. About to create the Bubble Boy movie? No, that's somebody else I know in my family. Not naming names, but somebody else, literally. Like, they have a condition that literally could evolve into Bubble Boy. Like legitimately, so that's fun. The only like normal week of life I have had was literally the first full week of November. Like that was the most normal week I have had since my birthday. The week after, we tried to adopt a cat. And, you know, despite doing allergy treatments, I was still pretty allergic. And that was hard emotionally, and I am still so sad about that. And I miss the cat. The cat was so precious, so lovely. And thankfully, like, cats at a good home just sucks that it wasn't my home. Yeah, that was really hard, and I'm still not fully recovered from that. Because yeah, it really sucked. Like I tried so hard. I tried so many different things. Is puppy an option? Well, we are not considering any pets until I get allergy tested and little Koo gets allergy tested, because like I do not want to go through that again. Yeah, that was hard. It Yeah. And then literally a couple of days before Thanksgiving, stuff at work blew up, and my sanity was starting to fade at that point, and some other complications that were happening in life that are too personal and I don't want to get into. And then it keeps stacking on top of each other as the weeks went on. I'm not talking to, like, the week of November 2nd to November 8th was the only normal week that I have had in months. So yeah, I just haven't had the physical capacity to do anything outside of function. So maybe a week and a half ago, I saw this on my new desk setup with it's like my new little craft shelf. Like, I have all of my active projects on there for crafts and things like that. And I looked, and the painting was like at the bottom shelf of like, hey, pay attention to me. And I was like, oh, I started this painting the day before I turned 30 with the intent of getting rid of all of the bad vibes from my 20s and all of that stuff, you know, to kind of heal and, you know, start my 30s on a good foot. And it's unfinished and literally been living in chaos since I even started this painting. So I'm trying to make an effort to finish this goddamn painting before my clock hits midnight. I know some of you guys are already in 2026, but I'm not counting you. I'm not there. My part of the globe's not there. So yeah, I'm hoping that finishing this can like rid me of whatever curse I am under for the past 3 months. So that's fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. If I can afford the price tag, yeah, I can afford the price tag of taking care of a cat. I can't afford the price tag of a purebred cat. Because I want to make sure that I can like take the cat to the vet when I need to. And oh my god, purebred pets are expensive. Anyways, that's enough yapping out of me. I dislike this year so much. There it goes. I was about to say, I tested this. I want to be a no problem stream. And yeah. But yeah, my new setup doesn't really probably look too much different for you guys because, like, you know, like all you guys could really see is this, but like, to know what I have an L-shaped desk now. So like to the right of me, I have my monitors, my 3 monitors, and all of my keyboards and stuff. And then I have, you know, what's in front of me for crafts and stuff. And like I bonked this. I knew I was gonna bonk it. I need to get myself like an actual document camera for these types of things. But yeah, I have like a craft shelf right here. Or well, it's not a craft shelf. It's literally a shoe shelf for all of my craft stuff. I had to empty it because I needed to tape this camera, you guys, to it so that it doesn't fall. Yeah, so I heard I had a friend, yeah, it was a bit, yeah, I can imagine. Feel that I've been job hunting for the past year nonstop. Oh, crit, I'm so sorry. As a person who has literally in the past 2 weeks read over 80 resumes, I hear you. I hear your pain. I think the thing you can do that stands out the most whenever you apply is writing a cover letter. Every time I've read an application that is a cover letter, I smile. Even though if it's not always addressed to me, it's addressed to my boss, but I'm the one who's reading it. Nah. Anyways, painting. We have the flower here and some other like final finishing touches and things like that. I could barely fucking see my blue outline that I had done when I first painted this. So prior to the stream start, I went and I darkened it with yeah, I darkened it, and I totally just removed my reference photo. Whee! I had plans. There we go. I get my reference photo. Yay! I didn't even get any of my paints out, so you will see me reaching for them because they are, once again, on the craft shelf. I feel like I need to make that a saying now. Where is it? On the craft shelf! Woo! That sounds cooler in my head, not in reality. Woo! Anywho's, I hope. Yeah, a little hard to paint without paints. I mean, they're right here. I still have all of the colors from it because, like, knowing me and my ADHD ass, I would have forgotten every single color I used. Oh, you got a temp position? Oh, yay! I'm wishing you so much luck with that crit. I think honestly the best thing you could do is just be yourself, be kind, do the work that is assigned for you, and you know, do it with a smile. ask questions all the time that you can. But yeah, I would forget that too. Yeah. All right, I'm adjusting my mic because I have a boom stand for my mic now because I needed it for work. And now I can like adjust my mic so that you guys can actually hear me when I'm talking. Okay, let's fucking get to business. I didn't have any greens picked out for this, so I'm just gonna make my own green because I'm cool like that. I understand colors. My only goal for 2026 is to buy a legit copy of Path of Radiance. Good luck. I haven't seen any of those for sale for a long time, but I know that they're fucking expensive. Come on, Blue. Come on, Blue. I just want to make a small bit of green. I don't even have goals for 2026. Okay, actually no, I have one goal. I want to be financially stable enough that I can buy or pay somebody to come and clean my house once every quarter. That is my goal. That is my goal. That is my singular goal because I love my house. I love my house. I really do, but I have a 5-year-old, guys. I'm working hard on trying to teach them how to clean. But they're a 5-year-old with ADHD. That is not happening. The curse of living in a whole house with ADHD. So yeah, like having somebody come and just do a nice big clean every quarter. That'd be stellar. Just so I don't go crazy. That is a very yellow green. I don't like it. I want more of like a deeper green. I should have gotten my paints out like that's gonna be too dark. I should have gotten them out earlier, but that requires planning and foresight. Do I have planning and foresight when I'm not on my meds? No. Oh, actually, I kind of like this color. I think it kind of worked. I think I want to lighten it just a smidge, though, because, like, okay, on another reason why I want a document camera, it's so bad at picking up colors, but this is not as teal as it is, I promise you. It is like, it has more warmth to it than that. Okay, I promise. I'm not going crazy. Or am I? Actually, no, I've gone crazy years ago. Oh, I forgot another thing that, happened. Either my therapist has fallen off of the face of the earth, or they died. Because, yeah. My therapist is very prompt with like saying, hey, I'm on vacation, or hey, a family emergency came up, that kind of stuff. But I reached out at the beginning of this month, and I have heard nothing. Tried multiple channels even, and nothing. So that's been great for my mental health. That's a little concerning. Yeah, it is very concerning. Like, I have been with my current therapist for over 3 years, and so this is a little bizarre to me, and I'm just like, what do I do? Who do I contact to make sure that my therapist is okay? Because she was a private firm, so like I can't like reach out to whatever company she was working for, being like, hey, you know, is she alive? So I'm really hoping that she's okay. Like, it's fine if she just stopped her practice. That's totally fine. I understand it, but I just want to make sure she's okay. Yeah, and I will be recovering this in snow in a little bit, but so pretty. I don't know if I missed this. What is my main inspiration for the painting? Well, knowing me, I'm not on my meds, so I'm gonna botch this quote, even though if it's one of my favorite quotes of all time. So let me pull it up real quick. Because it is in my second brain. Woohoo! Alrighty. Oh, you're already explaining it. Alright, so one of my favorite quotes in life is by stop reading my mind. Blame Crit. Crit was the one who asked you, or asked me before you. One of my favorite quotes is from Alice Mackenzie Swaim, and it's, "Courage is not the towering oak that sees storms come and go. It is the fragile blossom that opens in the snow." So, you know, snowy field with a beautiful flower. And I remember I picked this flower for a specific reason, but I don't remember anymore. It's been a couple of months. But I feel like a lot of my 20s has been defined by that quote, because yes, I have seen storms come and go, but like I am actively choosing to bloom, like this little flower in the middle of snow where it shouldn't be blooming. And I kind of want to do that to celebrate all of the hardship that I have overcome in my 20s and celebrate all of the good things that came from it. Like Little Coo. Little Coo has been, you know, half of my 20s, and I am so proud to be Little Coo's mom. Like, they are such a gift from the universe, honestly. But I also acknowledge I put that hard work in. So Little Coo naturally is just a great person, but I also put in that work to provide a healthy environment for Little Coo to become this person. And I'm so proud to be Little Coo's mom. So that's one of the things I want to celebrate, and just a bunch of other things, but kind of just say goodbye to the hardships of my 20s and hopefully bring in some good vibes for the 30s, but that hasn't worked very well. Not well at all. So yeah, that's kind of what this painting represents, and I seldom like make things for me. So I wanted to also just make something for me instead. Because I have learned I have a very different perspective on gifts than a majority of people. Like, yes, this is the only painting I'm doing tonight. I want to finish this before the end of the year, and knowing me, that'll be a challenge because I'm going to be way too perfectionist with this goddamn flower. But I should figure out what I want to paint next, or maybe do next, because I have so many crafts in this goddamn house. That's honestly a great quote. Let's see. There we go. Boondocks, what do you do when you can't do nothing, but there's nothing you can do? You do what you can. Yeah, that is a good quote too. That is a very good quote. But I lost my train of thought. But yeah, I would love to do more like crafty type streams, because I am very much in my craft era. Very much so. I have so many crafts that I'm doing, and it would be so cool to stream them, but I just do not have the setup for it, and that costs money that I do not want to spend right now. Oh yes, my perspective on gifts. Yes, you were correct. Thank you. Yeah, I have learned that the way I view gift giving and gift making is so different than at least the people around me. No, you are good. You've reminded me where my train of thought was. But I love hand making gifts. Like literally this year for Christmas, I handmade 7 different things, including a 15-inch tall stuffed animal. It was so it took so long to freaking stuff that thing. But I have learned that even people who are makers, the people who like making stuff, they don't treat it the same way I do. Because like whenever I get something that's handmade, regardless of like quote unquote quality, I cherish that thing. Like I value so much about the hard work that goes into hand making something as a gift, that even if it's something that I hate, like if you handed me a pickle painting and you painted it yourself, I will still love it all of the same, even if I hate pickles. That's just the kind of person I am, because I really appreciate all of the hard work and love and care that it goes into making stuff. So I really appreciate all of that, like any sort of handmade thing. And I recently discovered that somebody that I thought shared that understanding didn't. And they also were a maker themselves, and that was hard for me. That was hard for me. And apparently I make, or even just when I don't make presents, like mine are very thoughtful, apparently. Like I put way too much work into them, planning them, and how does that make sense? Yeah, I don't know. It's just, yeah, I discovered it, and I pretty heartbroken about it. But yeah, I care a little too much, I think. I agree with your side. Yeah, I figured that there are some people that like agree with me, but it also just, you know, sucks finding that you thought you knew something and lo and behold, you did not. Okay, I need to reply to a message. Eee. Yeah, same. I will love it. I will cherish it. I will find a special place for it. Even just like, even things that are gifted to me, even if they're not like handmade or anything, like I will still find a way to care about it. Like I got a set of like smart plugs from my in-laws, and like it was a really thoughtful gift, so I actively tried to, you know, use them around the house, even if it didn't really have a place. Like I was still gonna use it somehow. But I found that, yeah, that's just not yeah, I don't want to get too much into it, but like it's just a different perspective than I have about presents, and I was like, ha, that's fun. So yeah, I don't get it. So I'm gonna at least appreciate the present that I'm making myself. Whee! Cause I'm a little silly who is spending way too much time on the stem when nobody's really gonna pay attention to it. Really need to darken that a bit because like that's gonna be like actually with the sunlight. Yeah, I want here darkened. So now that 2025 is going to end, what are the top 3 of 5 games played this year? I'm gonna be frank, this was probably my worst year of me trying games, really, because there has just, you know, chaos. But ones that stood out to me, that I enjoyed, Balatro. Balatro was very, very good for me. I still casually play it on my phone. Let's see. I played Date Everything, and I feel like I mean, that's one of the only games that I tried this year. So, like, naturally, I'd say, yeah, that one. But I also, like, I want to experience that more to be able to say one way or another. What other games have I tried this year? Huh. I haven't really tried. I know, I saw your message. I didn't reply to it because since I read the message, the notification went away. So I recognized that I read it, but I didn't respond. You are of course you are. Of course you are. And I hope it goes well. Because honestly, after that last conversation with Shadowlord when I played, with what was happening in my life at that time, yeah, I don't think I'm emotionally stable enough to interact with Shadowlord. God, that's such a weird thing to say. I'm not emotionally stable enough. I mean, I certainly enjoyed his story so far, but those are feels that I was not expecting to feel. Especially now. Like, I don't think I should, yeah. So yeah, what other games have I fucking played this year? Yeah, I'm really drawing a blank. I literally might have to open my Steam thingamabobber. Because, okay, Theron, well, you know what, I'm just gonna, I'll call out Theron. Theron, so graciously bought me a Switch 2, and, we also decided to buy the Mario game with it. So I played that for like 2 minutes with Little Coo, and I enjoyed it. It was fun. God, that's so sad that I've only played it for 2 minutes. Little Coo has literally played that more than me because Little Coo is a child and has so much more time than I do. So much more time than I do. Literally earlier today, Little Coo was pretending to be me at my desk and started singing a song about how I'm so busy. And I'm just like, oh, that was a emotional gut punch that I wasn't ready for. Thanks, Little Coo, thanks. I'm gonna take that as you see all of the hard work that I do and appreciate it all of the same, but also, that's, I don't want to be remembered for me being so goddamn busy. Okay, I'm gonna add a little bit down here. I like this camera angle for you guys so much better because like you're higher up, so now I don't have to worry about positioning my hand in a weird way. Okay, since I could barely think of top 3 to 5 games, I want to hear everybody else. What games did y'all play this year that were stellarific? Give me them game titles. I bet somebody's gonna mention Cleric's Expedition 33. I know the game is within my possession. I will eventually play it. Eventually. So yeah, give me games. I want to know. Why is that so stiff? No, that's gonna be... I want a light blue. Yeah, there we go. Yeah. That's nice. You can totally tell on the camera because my camera is great. I feel like I've been complaining so much and I apologize. I just have a lot to deal with and yeah. But I'm still waiting. Somebody say a game that they liked this year. I'm watching. And if nobody says anything, I'm just gonna assume y'all were in the same state as me and you had no time for games. I feel like it's too thick up here and not thick enough down here. Is it just the angle? Paper Mario 1000-Year Door remake door. Oh my god, that was this year? I remember like the internet exploding about it. So hold on, I'm holding this up. Okay, yeah, that's very much just the angle. All right, now actually time for the flower. But yeah, that was this year. That was this year, huh? But I heard good things about it. Okay. And then I want a little bit of this. I love having my paints right there. That is so nice. Ah! One of the best things of 2025. Me redoing my office entirely. I also played Pokemon ZA. The battle system took a while and get into. I hate the 2 characters the whole internet is for, but it was fun. I have not played ZA yet. I eventually want to buy it. But, yeah, the cards, they do not, or the stars, they do not align. The only non-gacha games I played this year are Expedition 33 and Digimon Time Stranger. All right. I mean, hey. I think the reason that I'm, like, only able to play gacha games is, like, they're just easy to pick up and easy to put down. So if I want, like, a 5-minute gaming session, I can. Alright, so I'm gonna do the base color pretty light so that, I can still see my outlines, because that would be sad if I sketched the flower for nothing, you know? And I know I'm holding my paintbrush at a weird angle. I'd love to get like professional painting lessons someday. Cause like, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. Like, somebody who probably knows how to paint is like, Pruitii, the fuck you doing? Another friend got a Pokemon Violet new, so treated him a bunch of high-level stuff because he thought it was cool. Yeah! I still have yet to finish Pokemon Violet. I just can't really get into it, but like, my sibling, they also have a Switch too, and they were like, yo, it's so nice on the 2, and I'm like, oh yeah? So maybe I'll play it on the 2. Switch 2 eventually. Eventually. I keep trying to reach for these greens, and I'm gonna be so sad if I accidentally grab a green instead of this purple. This color is very pretty purple. And nobody will, I mean, some of you might understand that, but yeah. I have a whole video like halfway edited on my computer about pretty purple. As like a fun joke video, and that was what I was gonna use to like be my major comeback into making things. And then it's still sitting there. Incomplete. But yeah, just know this like specific shade of purple has literally taken over my life. Literally, it's kind of bad. It's kind of bad. It's bad in a funny way, I promise. Is this the brush I want? No. Is this the brush I want? Yeah, probably. Theron! Hi, Theron! Happy early New Year, or current New Year. Because I don't remember time zones. Still 2025. Yeah, cool. Well, still, happy New Year's Eve then. You get to join me as I try to panic and try to finish this before the clock hits midnight. Which I probably will be able to do, unless I go crazy, which is always an option in life right now. Okay. Alright, how am I gonna wanna do this? How am I gonna wanna do this? Okay, so looking at my reference picture, this flower, and this flower, have, they're irises. That's what they are. Silly me. I don't know why I didn't remember that. White and then the yellow on the inside. So I think I'm gonna do these side ones first to kind of get the feel in, and then do the other ones. I think that's what I'm gonna do. Yeah. That was husband. Poked his head in. Okay, so it also has like a bit of red at the bottom. I don't have red as a color palette, so, or in my color palette, so I think I'm just gonna use a little bit of pink, I think, in the bottom here. I think that's what I'll do, yeah. And it just, that's why it looks so weird. I don't have it flared enough, early enough. That's why it looks so weird to me. Still gotta like periodically check that I can like, you guys can actually see stuff, because I know the camera is up. I just am still paranoid that I'm going to cover it. Like a little heart, but not like that at all. Because it's a flower petal. Okay, this color is darkening up a lot more than I anticipated on a second coat. I'm gonna have to lighten it up a bit for like the actual true base color. So I guess I'm just doing the shadows first, which is not how I normally paint things, but hey, we roll with it. Maybe since I'm getting a little, you guys can kind of see in the corner. I still have enough, but like, maybe I should just paint all of the flowers with this second layer before I even try to fiddle with the colors and details. Because that would be kind of lame if I finished the 3 flowers I was planning on and ran out of paint. Because I mixed this color. Okay. Continuously looking at my reference photo because I do not know how to draw flowers. Or paint flowers even. As long as they're flowery enough, I'm cutting that one today. Okay, actually what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna quickly grab some so that I can make a a lighter color. How did that grab so much dark blue? How did that happen? Just the tiniest bit of white, please. Maybe just a smidge more white. A smidge more white. That's totally not gonna be enough paint. Oh no, I have an idea of what I can do with that. Okay. Where's that utterly destroyed brush? There you are. Thank you. I am very focused on matching this reference photo because I never really took a painting class in my life before. And I heard my first firework go off. It's only 9 o'clock. What do you mean first firework? Or at least 9 o'clock for me. Whatever time zone just entered the new year. Happy New Year. What time zone is that? Might have been a gunshot. Juan. I mean, I'd be surprised, but I do not expect that in this. The New Year's coming, panic speedrun! I mean, I already am panicking. I would be very surprised if that was a gunshot, though. Knowing the city that I live in. Or, well, town. It's technically a town. I'm not in a big city. Okay, I really like how this effect worked on that flower because the paint on that one was still wet. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to paint this one with the darker color and then quickly do the lighter color on top so that it makes it really cool. Our fireworks go off at 8 p.m. my time. Ah, that's too early. That is too early. And I'm pretty sure technically fireworks right now are illegal in my county. Why is there random green? Hello? Why? Oh, it's from the palette knife. God dang it, the palette knife. But yeah, I think fireworks technically are legal in my county right now because we are in a dry spell. So, yeah, they gonna get in trouble if they're using fireworks. I'm not gonna report them because that's too much effort. And plus, like, it's just fireworks. Unless they cause a fire. 1 more hour your time. That's not much time. Happy little green accident. I will make it work. Somehow. Subscribe to the Bob Ross mentality. There's no mistakes, just happy little accidents. Maybe I need to view life like that. I've literally had to start saying, like, when things were really going wrong, I'm like, divine comedy, you know, just divine comedy. And that has actually legitimately been a helpful tool to be, like, able to laugh at the situations I'm in and being like, yeah, this is playing out like a divine comedy. I'm sure of it. So yeah, that's a pro tip? Question mark? Yeah, pretend your life is a divine comedy. Okay, quick! Grab the other brush. Tap 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 tap. Tap 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 tap. Tap 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 tap. I like this brush. It's very destroyed. This was not the shape it was meant to be, but it is the shape it is destined to be. From the beginning of time, comedy and tragedy have always been two sides of the same coin. You cannot have one without the other. Yep. And that is my life. And I'm happy that I can view it that way. Because legitimately... yeah... that's all. Yeah, look at that! Look at that happy little flower! You guys totally cannot tell on the goddamn camera. Like, can I bring it closer and maybe you guys can see it a bit better? No. You can see random sparkles. Where are the random sparkles coming from? Okay. Just trust me. Just trust me. It's a very nice effect. Very subtle. Apparently on camera. Okay. Someday, I will get a fancy camera for my inevitable millions of craft videos. Comedy as we know it started in 2 weeks. Dick jokes and make fun of your daily misfortunes. Yeah, mine aren't daily misfortunes. Like small scale. They're not small scale. I wish. But I'm gonna make fun of them anyways. Or at least try to. Oh, HSR drip marketing. All right, cool. I am so behind on Star Rail Story. Literally, I don't think I'm caught up in any of my games. Yeah, I don't think there's a single one I'm caught up in. Which is sad. Pretty lady, more news at 11. Of course, pretty lady. Okay, but like, is she like pretty, like pretty? Which is a funny way of saying it. Like, will she be a personal attack on me or am I safe? I'll probably just take a pee-pees. Pretty coded, I'd say no. Cool! I'm safe. Because I haven't played the game in forever, so. Okay. I'm gonna do finger stretch. Cake! Oh my god, that's a huge slice. Thank you. I will probably not eat all of it.
That's a huge slice?
I mean, it looks big.
Okay.
I love that you gave me this part.
You're welcome.
Thank you. I love you. All right, I'm gonna pay cake tax. It's a chonker. What was written on top of it was fuck 2025. So we have a celebratory cake to end the year. Yummy. Cake. Amazing. I like it. I think it's gonna be a new tradition. bake a cake that celebrates the end of this year. Okay, I have too many things covering where I need to see now. Okay, I think I need to make a slightly darker color for this purple real quick because I'm gonna lose this shape here if I don't do that. Even if I just take a little bit of this. Come on, paint. Okay, I think I need to turn all of my paints on the side because they are not coming out. Do I have to buy myself a bunch of new paint? No, I probably don't. Oh my god. Okay, I'm turning all of y'all on the side so that... because you guys can totally see my paint. I have how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 colors. Smack the devil at it. Oh my god, purple. Come on, purple. Nah, there you go. Wow, I had to squeeze that thing. I probably need to buy some more paint. That's future me's problem. I just need a little bit. Just the tiniest bit. Okay, that should be the tiniest bit. I'm just gonna use this brush. It's a little too big, but I do not want to lose that shape there. Wow, that is so dark. I will work on blending that in the future. Okay, but it's at least enough that I can fix that later. But right now, I'm gonna at least finish up with this color so that I can dab with the lighter color and then start working on the actual details of the flower. Ugh, I need to tell Botrix not to put that command out. Do I even remember how I set up Botrix? That is a good question. Yeah, I'll figure that out later. Right now it's paint, cake, and wine time. Maybe I should have made myself a martini. Once I finish my wine, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna make myself a martini. But that'll hopefully be done, or after I'm done this flower. We'll see. Taki mushrooms, I think I did that too far. That's fine. I'll make it work. There we go. That's a nice shape. That looks pretty. boop, 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 boop. Dab, dab, dab. Boop, 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 boop. Ooh, maybe I need to do a lighter color over these now, so that they kind of look a little bit like frosted, like snow. Maybe that's what I'll do. Gotta have a lighter cake first. If I do you with a little bit of white, that'll probably work. Because this color is pretty close to the one that I have made. Like, I'm gonna scoot it over a little bit. Color I made, color I pooped out. I guess on the camera it looks a bit different. They're not too different. At least that's what I'm telling myself. Yeah, that's gonna need more white. Yep. Okay, I wonder if that's gonna be a bit too light now. Well, if it's too light, it's too light. We'll make it work. Yeah, I packed on too much there. It's fine. I'm gonna fluff it up. It's gonna get big fluffed. Actually, I think that came out pretty nice. Like, you guys can actually see now that there's, like, the lightning of, pigment now. And I'm not making it just to look good on my horrible camera. I do want you to be able to see things and be like, yeah, Pruitii's doing something instead of just nothing. I love this brush. That just looks nice. It looks nice. And I can do that with this brush. I need to get like a smaller one of this. I need to find a brush that is like this that I destroy. Just a bit smaller. I'll have to pick out a victim soon. Watch, I bet if I actually look up this brush, it'll tell me that it's not destroyed and it's actually meant to be like this. I wouldn't be surprised. Maybe I'll look that up in a little bit real quick. Because that'd be kind of funny. So great for the finer details of this. Grab too much? No. Sound like a cat there. Oh, come on. Pick up some more of the darker color, please. There you go. That's a bit better. There we go. Alright, we're gonna put this brush to rest for now. Actually, I'm gonna quickly look up with my weird, awkward layout. Okay. Loft necessities. Yeah, see. Okay, images, maybe? I should probably do brush. Because this is the cheapo brand from, like, Michaels. I guess for this one because it's blue. Yeah, I have no idea. Huh. Well then. Getting mad at plot relevant NPCs. My sibling very much likes Scarlet and Violet. So I mean, I know most of the story ish. So I can actually no, I'm not gonna take claim for that. I don't remember the story. I've watched a couple of videos about it, but I just that information has not retained in my brain noggin. Just a little bit orange, little bit. Why is there a bubble? Aw, damn it. Did too much after all. And then I'm gonna do a little bit. Teeny bit of the blue. Because it's a little bright. And I'm doing a darker color on these ones. Because that's what was there. Yeah, I did too much orange, man. Gosh dang it. I mean, I guess I can... No. Ah. But the... Why did... I guess I didn't clean that last time. Okay. That explains it. This is gonna be too much paint for this part, but I'd rather have too much and a color that I can actually work with. I'm not happy with this color. You know what? I bet I could do the little dabbing thing, but I don't have... Alright, I think we're gonna find a brush to sacrifice. To somehow make it like that. Okay, for reference, like... This is a brush that was the same, like, little... same brand, same, like, color package and everything like that. Like, look at the difference. Yes, they're different brushes fundamentally, but like, you know, this one has been destroyed. But it's so useful. Maybe I'll destroy that one. Or I should just use a fan brush, you know? I should really push myself and use a fan brush, even though I have no idea how to use one. I've never done professional. I mean, that's huge. That is way too big for what I need. Alright, I have picked my sacrifice victim. Hi, how's it going? It's good. It's emaciated and poofed. It's a good brush. I love it. I don't want to get rid of it. And I forgot to grab myself a paper towel before starting this for my brushes to dry. Oh well, they will dry back there. And it is going slow. Oh fuck, it's 9:30. Okay, we're gonna murder this brush. Say goodbye to this brush. Floof. Not the same kind of floof, but it's a floof. I feel wrong about doing this to a poor brush. I'm so sorry, brush. But you must become like one of your brethren. Yeah, it's close enough. Okay. So I think this should work. That's the hope, at least. So I want on here. Boop, 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 boop. Oh, 7 brush. It will live on still as a new type of brush. It's so big. Ugh. I really need like a tiny one of these. You know what? That's what I'll do before bed. Before bed, I like researching random stuff, so I think I'm gonna try to research what the heck that type of brush is. Find one. I need them in all sizes. But I am right. This looks much better with it. It's not the same color, but it keeps with the color palette a little bit better than like the original. So I ain't doing realism. That sounds boring. Okay, I'm not saying that realism is boring. That is not how I want to paint. I want to paint poorly somehow. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna add it a little bit in the middle too to kind of offset the color a bit for the little, I think they're called stamens, the part of the flower with the inner part of it. I just can't remember the exact name of it. Okay, so that part's done. Now the question is, okay, so I think what I'm gonna do next is I'm gonna do the whites of these big 3, because the whites of these big 3 kind of have banding of the like dark color of like the petals through it. So I think that's what I'm going to do. But I really need to get myself a paper towel. So I will vanish momentarily. Whee! I have brought paper towels. Paper towels. So I'm gonna dry these real quick. Cause I like not having too much water on my brushes. Okay, so how am I gonna do this? How am I gonna do this? I'm not gonna use my favorite brush for it because it's not like blurred or anything. Yes, thank you, phone, for going beep beep beep. I'm gonna turn you quiet. I think I'm gonna use probably you. And I don't actually just have any white out. What? What the heck? There we go. Okay. Alright, so it goes to about here, it looks like. And then it covers up here.
Discovery's 4 computers now have primary control of critical vehicle function.
Such a bright white. I mean, duh, it's white, but still, it's just so much brighter than the rest of the flower, and I will be fixing that eventually. Once I just get these shapes kind of right for the most part. So it goes down. And then it's up a little bit higher, actually. That is close enough. If I try to be perfect, I ain't gonna get this done in time. Okay, so you go to about here. Might make it go a little higher. And it goes around to about here. Make sure that I don't lose my pretty shade language there, because I know I will lose it if I do too much. And then for this one, goes to here-ish. Looks like. And goes. I'm gonna like soften this color up a bit. I know that like on my reference picture it is white, but like it just looks so bright even compared to like the snow down here. So I'm gonna soften that up because it bothers me. So I've got the rough shape each, and it looks like, okay, I know it's mainly because of the like flower part, or the veins of the flower, but I'm also gonna like bring out a little bit more of the white so that it can allow for me to remember that the veins go there and stuff. I am so professional. Much well. Should probably be using a smaller brush, but I am not. Okay. It looks a little goofy. I'm gonna fix it. Alright, Pruitii, I'm gonna head out and sleep. Ain't making it till midnight. I'm still a little sick. Oh, get some good rest there, and Happy New Year, and I hope you feel better soon, because you deserve it. And I hope your New Year starts off bright. Kick sickness's ass. I will try to feel better. Thanks. You better have water. You better. Or else I'm gonna haunt your dreams. Imagine Pruitii going around and flying and haunting people's dreams because they don't drink enough water. That'd be kind of funny. I would be the most non-terrifying, you know, nightmare. I don't even think I would be able to be classified as a nightmare. I'm not terrifying. Not even in the slightest bit. Okay, I am going to lighten these up now. Or, not lighten them up. They're white. What do you... I'm going to make them more saturated so that they don't look so goofy. Well, I still had a good amount here, actually. So I'm gonna yoink that. Just a tiny bit. I think there's a thing in Japan where the first dream of the new year is supposed to come true. Hey, I hope my first dream of the new year is I win the lottery. God, I tried to enter that, what was it? $1.8 billion, lottery? Like, that was insane. I can't believe it got that high. And I think somebody, like, won it, which is good. I hope they, you know, do awesome stuff with it and live an awesome life. But man, I wish I had it. I'd be a good billionaire, I promise. I would actually make jobs and, like, stimulate the economy and build affordable housing. I would do everything that billionaires wouldn't do right now. I'd be a good billionaire, trust me. Trust me. Huh? Where'd that color come from? Huh? I don't understand. Okay. Happy accident. It's like more orangey, but it works. And I can see on the monitor, you guys can totally see the difference I'm doing. But I promise, in real life it makes a difference. That is the theme for, like, my painting streams. I promise whatever you see me doing, it has a difference in real life. You just can't tell because my camera's shit. Promise. Pruitii's cooking. I'm trying. Cooking something. Does it smell good yet? Who knows? I remember that. I mean, good luck, huh? Alright, well, I will look for a mountain or a falcon. Ridiculous. But my dreams are so nonsensical that I would be surprised if I could remember or even like see that or even have a dream, honestly. Last night was the first time I had dreamed in months. And do you know what I dreamed about? Dreamed about a dog licking my foot. Yep. Months of no dreams. Just for a dream about a dog licking my foot. Where did this orange come from? Ah! It's fine. It's fine. I'm not panicking, I promise. The orange is still there. I wiped off my brush. Alright, there's something about that corner that is doomed. I'm not going to touch that corner again. I mean, I guess it kind of worked. Who knows? Okay, then in my reference photo, I'm not gonna try to copy the white or the yellow part because like it's like somebody like took a highlighter and just went right in the middle. I ain't doing that. Ow, I hit my knee. I think I'm just gonna start doing the detailing and then I will do the yellow on top. I think that's what I'll do. I have oranges because I'm hungry. It's okay. It's fine. We're making it work. Cake. Okay. Now the question is color of the stuff. Wanted to stop by and wish you Happy New Year. Hi, Alan. Wishing you all the best coming in 2026 because you deserve wonderful things. Thank you. You deserve the best too, Ellen. Yeah. Okay, I want to make sure I make enough of this because I'm gonna be using quite a bit. Okay, I'm wiping off my palette knife so I don't get random colors in there. Mix. Could use more purple. Could use more purple. Okay, now the question is this gonna be dark enough? I think so, at least like compared to this one, it's a little bit darker, and that's kind of the aim here. Because I need a really tiny brush. Okay. Let's start with this one over here. And we are for suffer. Fluffer, no, you didn't have enough paint. And the reason I sound like this, guys, is because I'm having a face off with my ass. Because I'm cool like that, I promise. Okay, there. I am normal speaking now. Okay, I need to adjust the angle of some things over here so that I can see this reference picture a bit better. shoot, I made that one too thick. I might have to just try to like soften these lines up a little bit with a little bit of the lighter color so that they aren't so dark. Because I think I made them a smidge dark. Funny, like when I'm painting them on, they're like really light, and then as they dry, they just get darker, which is so strange. Normally, when things dry, they don't get darker, they get lighter. I have learned that because I have been dyeing fabrics, which have been fun. Maybe what I need to do is like have a secondary color of this that I make a little bit lighter. Maybe like a smidge more blue toned, I think. That'd be a smart idea. Are the nails making it hard to hold the brush? No. Contrary to what literally everyone in my life asks me, they're like, do your nails make things hard? And I'm like, no, they don't. Because I have been wearing them pretty much non-stop for almost 2 years, I think, at this point. So I'm very used to them. I'm more incapable of doing stuff when I don't have them on, which is a bit strange. There's very seldom that my nails make it harder to do now. I feel like I am supposed to be drawing a line here, but it's just so faint. Veins, no veins. That is, man, I wish I had. Alright, I'm gonna look into a good document camera and like, I think start saving a little bit for it because this is kind of painful. Seeing the difference on the camera here and like what I'm seeing here. It's a little annoying. All right, that one's done. I definitely think I'm gonna add some lighter color into it to kind of make it pop a bit more. Cause yeah, you totally can tell that from the monitor. Okay, I need my fluffy brush. Correct, brush. I already was silly and put paint on this one though. So, inayashikos. There we go. I got some of the purple there. I'll make it work. Oh, your friend has guessed the plot, but being sarcastic. Oh no. Oh no. Oh gosh. Speaking of sarcasm, Little Coo has now started trying to be sarcastic. And one of my favorite ways of being sarcastic is when I am clearly not having a good time in life. I hold up my thumb to my face and go, "It's great! It's going great!" Little Coo has copied that now, and I'm just like, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. It's hilarious, but I'm also just like, no, that's not what I want you to copy. I want you to copy other things. But it is very funny. Because Little Coo is hilarious. Flower. Yes, flower. The flower is flowering. Slow and steady. You know what I should do? I should, like, try to edit my 2 streams of this painting together into a speed paint and just release the video of that. That kind of sounds nice to do. Maybe I'll have to do that. Because I know some people don't want to sit through, like, lots of hours of streams, because I think that first one was almost 5 hours. Okay, I'm gonna call that one done, and then take a butt cake. Cake. I don't think I can finish this piece of cake. It's huge. I'm gonna put it to the side, I think. Okay. I think I'll do this one next. Cause no, I'm not avoiding the ones with the white. What are you talking about? Gosh dang it. I keep forgetting I need to do, like, the dark shading of the flower in the middle. Of, like, where it's creasing. There it goes. Not as good as the other ones, but it's fine. Okay. This one goes. Yes. Got a random orange flick. Ain't letting that happen right now. Not when I'm doing such fine detail work. It's midnight! Happy New Year! That means I have 2 hours. I'll definitely finish this within 2 hours, which is, it's nice knowing that I can actually get this done. Unless, you know, something goes wrong, but nothing can go wrong, right? I hope your 2026 cat is wonderful. You deserve it. And anybody else on, I assume the East Coast. We hit midnight. Speed paint world record incoming. No. If I made a speed paint of this, it would take a little bit of time. Actually, like, download all of it and then have the time to actually, like, edit it. Yeah, cool. I'm so cool. I know time zones. I'm so smart. Nothing's on fire yet. That's good. I like knowing that 2026 won't, you know, instantly just spontaneously combust in fire. That's nice. I think we all deserve to celebrate because, like, we all made it through 2025. Obviously, we all had different experiences this year, but, like, this year did not make it easy to do lots of things. So, celebrate. Get yourself something nice or treat yourself kindly. Somehow. Whatever's within your means. Alright. I'm gonna call that one done too. Alright, I'm just gonna have to do it. I'm gonna have to deal with these big the big white ones. Yeah. They make me nervous because I don't know exactly what I'm doing. Hiya, papaya! Happy New Year! Happy New Year! I hope your New Year is merry and wonderful and, you know, good. actually using a little bit of water to blend it. Mine aren't oil paints. I am using acrylics. I'd love to use oil paints someday, but oh my goodness, that's not the kind of money that I have right now. I'd love to have that kind of money, but I don't. Right, I have done the first reach of. Oh my gosh, why? Like, you can't even see it. Okay, that's a bit better. Just like a bit. Oh. Fancy document camera. I say it to myself enough times, I will remember to look it up. And probably impulse buy because I don't have my meds in my system right now, so buying stuff at night is dangerous for me. Nights or weekends. Always a bad idea. Yeah, that one's big. Oh no. Oh nosies. It's fine. Most of these ones in the inside anyways will be kind of covered up by the yellow. Might be going a little too hard with all of the little lines. But, I mean, it looks a bit better than, like, the other two. Although it's very blurry and you guys can't really tell. I need a quick, like, little dab of, like, dark. A little bit. Ah, that's still dark. I just wanted a slightly darker one. There you go. So I can do, like, the shade right here. The petals are overlapping. And I will fix that up now, because that is very dark. That's not how dark I wanted it. That's a bit better. Okay, I think if I do any more, I'm gonna make it look bad. And it already isn't looking stellarific right now. Okay. So I'm gonna do this guy here. And I need my brush a bit wet so that I can blend out the color a bit. From here. This is the dark part of the flower. It's where the flower crease. Where's my fluffer? Fluffer! Come here. Yeah. Okay, and the flower lines go like this. And then up and curve down. And then I don't know why there's that weird separation there. There we go. Now that looks a bit better. Okay, I'm gonna actually just like turn this a little bit because like that angle from my hand was a little weird. goofy. Okay, and I left for ravioli. Have you missed anything? Nope. Just slowly working on the little details of these little petals. Takes a little bit of time. It's just a very chill stream. Okay, and how do these ones go? Okay, I'm gonna turn it like this now because I need to focus on this area. And I don't want to randomly just put lines in a direction that doesn't match my reference. For the most part. Pretty, thanks. Working hard at it. Or am I hardly working? No, my brush is too wet. There we go. More work than I would have the patience for. I mean, for me, it's less about patience, and I'm just kind of getting in the flow of it. Like, I'm not even really, you know, acknowledging that time exists. Though I should, so that I make sure that I don't, like, you know, not finish this before the new year, because that would be kind of depressing. And good thing I have a clock this way, so that whenever I look at my reference photo, I can peek at the clock, so that I don't get lost in time. All right, I'm gonna have a little bit of dirt. Don't do too much. It's trying to do too much, guys. It's trying to do too much. There we go. That's a bit better. And then I need to do that again with here, because the shadow of the flower. Don't worry, I'll lighten that up. It's not too dark and scary. It's kind of natural. Ah! It's too dark and scary. It's too dark and scary. Where's that light? Almost too white. Oh no, is it too dry? Oh no, it's too dry. Ah! Come back to life. Add in a little bit of water, please. Okay, that looks a bit better. It's still kind of dark. Because I want it dark, but not like dark. Just enough to make people see that they're different flower petals. Just like up here. Alright, if I fiddle with that too much more, I'm just gonna focus too much on it. Alright. This petal here. I need my brush a little wet to do the little bit of old stuff here to make it look like it's shaded. Because I didn't do that shading before. I did the white. That's good enough. Okay, so there's a fuzz on here. Oh no. Go away, fuzz. I don't have my tweezers. Should go and grab them. Away. things. It's fine. That'll probably be covered. If you finish the painting before the stream ends, what's the plan? Probably go to sleep early. Because, you know, I'm still gonna wake up at my normal time because my child doesn't understand the concept of staying up late for the new year because they're already asleep, so... Probably just that. Because I don't wanna... Yeah, eep important. And I don't wanna, like... overexert myself because I want to be like, yeah, streaming is energizing. I can stream more, you know? Instead of being like, oh, I overdid it, I'm so tired. And then never streaming. Because, like, I really want to stream more. I really do. I'm just, like, chilling here with you guys while I'm doing a craft is so nice for me. It's just I get two in my head. That's the theme of a lot of things in my life is I get two in my head for a lot. So just gotta stop getting in my head, you know? That's how everything works. You just tell your brain to stop doing something and it totally listens to you all the time, right? But streaming's a lot more approachable than like making a video because making a video, like, man, the music's getting loud. I'm turning it down a bit. Just a smidge. Just to make sure it doesn't overpower my voice. But like, streaming it is easier because I don't have to worry about like editing a video afterwards. So, yeah. It should be just craft time. Everybody gets craft time. Craft time with Pruitii. That'd be cool. As much as you love your plushies. Well, hey, I get it. It's good to just chill, you know? Take it nice and easy and cozy. Well, okay. Good thing cute Zulu couldn't talk back. I don't want to accidentally like end up in somehow a cute Lovecraftian story. That would be very strange. You know, I was thinking earlier that like I needed to have a lighter color to kind of offset, but honestly, I don't think I do. And you totally guys can't really tell from my lovely quality of camera. What I might do is take a little bit of this, the cream-ish color that I wasn't fully satisfied with, and I'm actually gonna kind of like dust it in the middle a little bit, kind of soften up the white a bit. Alright, let's get these guys drying. We're gonna use my fluffer nutter. Okay, I'm only gonna try to like use a corner because I really need to get like a bigger or a smaller version of this. So get off the brush. Get off the brush. Okay, kind of dig it. Except it got on the one that really shouldn't have had it on it. Yikers. Yikers. Hmm. I really don't want to get red, but I feel like I need a really warm tone red for like right here and here to match the picture a bit more. I'll think about it some more because I am actually gonna make kind of more of like a really light bluey purple to put there, because I think that would be kind of nice. I just need the tiniest little bit. Tiniest little bit blue. Tiniest little bit of this purple. Like even tinier than the blue. No. There we go. Perfect. And then white. BF got him for me like 8 years ago. He's our son. Understandable. That's long enough to be a son. Okay. I think this is a good color. I am gonna maybe add a little bit of water to it to kind of make it like more transparent. Because it's meant to be kind of like a little dusting. That looks so cool. And it looks so much brighter on the camera. I promise it's not that bright, guys. Okay, that one was a little too much. Oh no, oh no, oh no. Okay, I'll have to use a little bit of like darker speckles. Kind of fix that a bit. It's not meant to be like super bright or anything. Just enough to kind of make the flower petals look a little more alive, you know? And somehow, accidentally, make it an even bigger mess over there. Okay. I will fix it up. But they were supposed to be pickles. Okay, and then I'm gonna actually scoop out some of this dark. Put a little bit of water on it. To do some dark speckles. Somehow that ends up lighter. Oh, because I activated the other paints that were there. Because there was water there still. There were paints there. Oh god, it's 10:35. Oh, I gotta pick up pace. I gotta pick up pace. Okay, do you have any? Yes, you're still right down you. Wish I had more. Find more. Okay. I'll have to retouch some of these details. Gosh darn it. Okay, and then I want to do that with a little bit of yellow before I go ahead and do the yellow circles. Or not circles, they're like ovals. And then I'll add just a bit more detail and then probably work on the snow. I think that's my plan. Ooh. Ew, that was pretty. I need to do that with just pink. Who'd have thunk using a little bit of water? Probably somebody who actually knows how to paint. Cool. Alright, let's leave my awesome brush to dry. And then I think I'll do the white or the yellow first, and then I will do details. So, give it a little. Actually, I should make sure it dries. Because I know that would, they would not get along. Okay, there's that part, and then it's a bit more narrow down here. And made it too much of like a bulb. It needs to be more. I need a smaller brush. Ah, small brush. There you are. And it's still too, like, bulby. Ugh. Alright, that's as good as I think I'm gonna get it right now. Okay, now I need this guy here. Goes down and around. Technically, he's covered up by the other petal, but I don't need to copy it one for one, right? As long as I follow the vibes, man. And now this guy here. So I want it like pew down a bit more. Okay, I think that's gonna work. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take some of the darker color to kind of oomph up the lines that got erased by me doing the weird plitter platters. Okay, they're not weird plitter platters, they're nice plitter platters. And actually, add a maybe like a strand or two. It's like that's a little too dark. No. Now lighten it up. So I'm not gonna add strands or two. It's a little too scary. Yeah, this flower lost a lot of that. I like how the yellow stands out. Thanks! I'm gonna be adding, the stamens, I think they're called. And then I'm done with the flower's texture. I will be adding, like, a little bit of snow on a couple of petals, but gonna do that, and then I'm gonna finish up this snow, and then I'm done. Woo! So close. So close. And since it's actually still a little wet with the water. Guys, Pruitii discovered things can be wet with water. I'm gonna have kind of start getting some of the colors out that I need ready for the snow, so that I can handle that. Like doing some snow dusting on the trees and on the floors. But yeah, I'm running out of space for paints. I'm gonna do white, and then a white. 3 whites in the corner that you guys can barely see. And then this one will have the most blue. And this one, yeah, blue. And then actually, I'm gonna add a little bit you there too. So that it's like the darkest parts of the snow. Okay. I think that needs a little bit of this one. Just the tiniest little bit. Just the tiniest little bit. Oh, I think I put too much in. Yeah, I think it works. Lots of different colors for snow. Okay. Look at the little snow dusting. Doesn't need a lot of snow, just a little bit. Especially closer to the bottom. You guys can't even see that tree. There he goes. Now you can see the trees. This came out so pretty. You're gonna hang it up when you're done? Yeah. Probably like when I'm done, I'm gonna spend some time and like paint the sides here with something. I have no idea what. Because like, just, it bothers me. And I don't want to fiddle with trying to make it like a continuation of the painting or anything like that. So I might like grab some silver paint and do it on the sides or something. But I'm pretty happy with it, which is pleasantly surprising. Because normally I'm not happy with stuff I make for myself. No, I need the brighter white since it's so light back there. That's a lot of Yeah, that was too much. Oh no. Okay, that's just gonna be a big clump of snow. I don't want to add too much snow to the flower just yet, because I need to like yeah. You guys know what I mean, right? You just totally know. You can read my mind, right? You know, what would be smart is masking tape. But that requires me getting up, and I am not getting up right now because if I get up, I will not sit back down. I'll be like, yeah, I'm totally done, and then I'll look at it a day later and be like, no, I was not totally done. What was I thinking? Should kind of make some of the snow a little goldeny, not like yellow, like it's, no, pea snow. That would be yucky. But just enough to kind of like, you know, highlight the warm sunlight. Especially like in the shade. of the flour. Okay, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna grab just the tiniest little bit of this. Oh yeah, that works. Can actually grab a little bit more.
Discovery Houston, press to ATO.
I'm gonna have to wash my painting mat so intensely. There's so much paint dabbed everywhere on this thing.
Discovery, go and throttle up. Discovery's 4 computers now have primary control of critical vehicle functions.
Alright, I have officially 1 hour. Will Pruitii do it in time? The world may never know. Find out on this episode. Pretty please. What is that? Kind of an art project on its own. Yeah, it's something. It's smudged up. It certainly has a look to it. I need just more white. Eek. Heather, what? Go. looks nice. Okay, let's do the little thingies inside of it. Hamner. Needs to be really light bluey purple. Yep. And I need yeah, that's it. Yeah, that was a little too much. Violet friend finally reached the end game and is just done with the NPC. Oh no. Well, I hope they're at least having fun. Because that's the important part when you're playing. Okay, I think this is close, but it needs a bit more purple. Just to be it. Because it doesn't need to be super bright. Okay, I'd rather start light and then I can shade it in dark. This one. Okay. So we're gonna do one like this. Whoosh. And then we're gonna do one that goes whoosh. They appear to be, yes, awesome. Then we're gonna have one that goes whoosh. Hey, sometimes complaining is just showing that you care, you know? As long as you're doing it in a healthy way, like, you know, don't complain just for complaining's sake. Type of dealio. Why did... Okay. I was about to say, why did my music stop?
Of mission 41B, the first flight of the orbital Discovery, and the shuttle has cleared the tower. Discovery's 4 computers now have primary control of critical vehicle functions.
Okay. Now, I'm gonna actually just grab some of my other paint that's still there. We're gonna make use of the paint. Probably should have mixed it with a palette knife. Because I have to clean the brush so it's not so thick. Okay. Okay, nope, I would have needed my tiny brush anyways. Tiny brush to the victory! I literally cannot tell that is a darker color until it starts drying a bit. Oh no! Okay, maybe I'll add a little bit more dark purple to it. Just so that I can see as I'm working. Okay, yeah, no, that needs a lot more dark purple, I think. Okay. Where's the water coming from? No, thank you, water. You know what I'm actually gonna do? I'm gonna use the darkest purple. Or not the darkest one, the one that I used for like the shading of like the leaves. To kind of just define these shapes a bit more. Excuse me. Oh my gosh, where are you getting water from? There water in my hands? No. Okay. Well then, that's a little silly. has the music bit. It's called the Lo-Fi Chilled Beats. It's just like on YouTube. Very, very chill. It's chill is cool, man. There we go. Yeah, that's nice. It's like a little wash. Dark purple. Do that over here too. You were supposed to be for liquid! You're talking yourself! Okay, that's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It works, it works. Thanks for the encouraging Kurtz. I let it dry too much to that. Oh well. A little more. There we go. Happy New Year, Piper. I hope your New Year is as awesome as you are. Yeah, you're good. Lurking is fine. Lurking is always valid here. I think I am going to get a shade of red and do what I've been doing, where it's like really diluted and kind of buffing it out, because it really needs it here. Let's get red. No, I'm just gonna use normal red. No, it's like a dark red. Okay, I need to bring a light over there. Hold on. Then I'm gonna mix it with a little bit of pink too. I know, I'm adding a new color. I feel so weird. Yeah, that's nice. Because you totally can see what I'm mixing over in the corner that's covered by the chat box. Totally can see that. I'm just adding water to it so that it's really runny and loose so that my technique works. You know, and I don't fuck up the entire painting. That would be so sad. Okay. You and you. So we're gonna just do the light dabs. Oh, there's your picture. That was much bigger dab than anticipated. Happy New Year, Mystical. I hope it is wonderful and brings you lots of love and happiness. Yeah, I'm happy that I got the rad to do that. I'm gonna add a little bit of like dark purple to it to kind of make like a darker color to go on the inside, but then I'm satisfied. Ah! I meant to say that was a bigger dab than anticipated. Yeah, that looks cool. Okay. I'm always entertained by your noises. I make some silly noises. I do. You know what? I'm actually gonna get a little bit of light blue to wash over that, I think. Yeah, I'm gonna try that and then see how I like that. Because it's just a bit too, like, green, you know? It's a little too in the face. And it's meant to be pretty subtle. Because this isn't the most important part of it. Actually, I wonder if maybe like doing a bit of orange. Orange might be better. Because, like, yeah, that made it lighter. Actually, I think I'm just being a little too silly. Uh-oh, I have peeled up some of the paint. Oh, okay, that's not good. You love how the blue looks. Yeah, I think I'm gonna keep it, but I gotta fix that little part there that I accidentally peeled off somehow. No, if I wasn't really trying. There we go. That looks better. All right. now I'm gonna do the snow, and then maybe I'll try to do like a sunbeam effect. How can I do that? I'd probably need tape for. Probably like how I've been kind of like washing things out with a bit of water. And then I'd probably do that with like a light yellowy God rays. Yeah. Gotta have some good God rays. You don't have to do too many things. I know. But I think the God rays will be the last touch. And I did get up for the red, and I was able to sit back down, so... Okay. Okay, I think... Huh. I probably should use a quick sealant spray. Because that would be sad if the masking tape I put on here would, like, peel up the tape, or peel up the paint. Good thing I have a spray that's not, like, dangerous to breathe or anything. Where is it? Is a matte spray. It's matte, but I think it'll be fine. Okay. I'm going to whisk it away for a moment. I had a brilliant idea. While this dries, I'm gonna grab glitter. Where's it? This is gorgeous already. Thanks. I'm just gonna lightly flick it. And I'm sure it's a very appealing sound. Come on. Maybe I should just bump it. Because I don't want too much. The little clicking sets off the PNG mouth. I figured it would. Okay. I think that's a fine enough amount of glitter, and I don't think it stayed. I don't think it stayed. I don't see a single bit of glitter. I'll do that after I do the sunrise. Let me grab some masking tape. Okay. I probably needed masking tape a little longer for that part. Okay. I'm just gonna very gently press it, because still a little loose. Beep, beep. Lightly pressing. I need a longer piece this time. That was almost a little too long. Yeah. There we go. You know, would have been smart to like test the peelability before like I did too much. You know? Probably a smart idea. Yeah, that's making me so nervous. Because I think these are too wide. So what I'm gonna do is... Do I have my pair of scissors here? Don't make me get up again. Because I know I always have a pair of scissors here. That sounds so scary. I know, I'm like... it's a little terrifying. Yeah. Yeah. No, don't stick to each other. Stuck to each other and ripped. I'm so good. Alright, I think I need to do just tiny sections at a time. Yeah, that's a good idea. That's a good idea. I'm just gonna... Okay, we're gonna do the first right here. I barely even pressed it. Okay, and I'm gonna do it super duper faint. Like, I'm gonna do it so faint, it's probably not gonna even be noticeable. because I'd rather have it that way than too crazy. Oh fuck, it's 11:36. Ah. Once these god rays are done, I'm done. There's not enough glitter on here, but I will put the glitter on another time, I think. Or well, I will withhold on glitter. Not everything needs glitter. Okay, I'm bringing the water over here. I'm gonna dilute the fuck out of it. Okay, that should be pretty diluted. Craft herpes, craft herpes. I'm nervous, guys. I'm nervous that the sunrays are gonna be too crazy, you know? That's why I'm diluting it so much with water. Cause like, Okay, maybe it needs to be a bit more narrow. Don't pull up anything, don't pull up anything. Ah! I think that's better. Yeah. Okay, guys. Has everybody picked a god and prayed? Maybe I should use the fantasy. No, I'm gonna use my tried and true. My fluffers. My fluffer nuts. I'm like trying to lightly, barely even kiss it. Because it's very diluted. Very, very diluted. But I'm still paranoid. Gentle, gentle, gentle. Please don't pull up any of the paint. Okay. Okay. I gotta lighten it a little bit up here, but like... Okay. Okay. I see. I see. I'm still anxious as fuck. But I see, I see. Because I kind of want the light rays to be focused near the flower. It's, dare I say, pretty. Yay! Gentle, gentle. Because we don't want to fuck up the flower. Okay. don't want it to get on the tree. So we're gonna stop at the tree. Soft, gentle, still a bit paranoid. It's just gonna look awful once I pull up the tape. Soft, lens out here. Okay. Slowly, please don't peel up any day. Please don't peel up any day. Pain. Ah. It's gonna give me anxiety. I think I can do like one more here and then a super faint one up there. And then I think I just need to lighten up here, and then I think I did it. I think. I don't know. I'm too nervous. I'm just like, eh. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna do the one up here first, and then I will do the other. Because this one's gonna be really thin. Or, well, not thin, just not oomphy, you know? If that makes sense. I don't know what I'm saying. Subtle. Subtle is the word. Was too bright over there. No. Use the finger. Okay. Please don't peel up any day. Please don't peel up any day. Okay, and then I'm gonna do one more here. Almost midnight for it. How are you feeling? That's how I'm feeling. I'm feeling because I should have been done a while ago, but I'm not. That's my feeling. Very gentle. You know, the day doesn't count until it's over, until you go to bed. I mean, it's fair, but like, I'm like so close, you know? I'm just like, okay. Physically, like, I'm shuddering as I'm doing that. Okay. Yeah, once I lighten it up a little bit, like at the top especially, like I think I'm good. I think I'm good. Yeah. Just a little bit. lighter yellow up here, and then I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. That's so much anxiety. Wait, why am I adding more yellow? That's a goofball move. I just need a white spot, and then can mix the paint. We're just gonna grab you. I will clean up my desk tomorrow. I don't have work tomorrow, so I will clean it up then. Okay, I think that's a nice color. This deserves me opening your wine bottle. Well, yay for opening the wine bottle, but also, what do you mean? For celebration. I'm not that pessimistic right now. Fair enough. Celebration is good. Okay, hold up. There's 4 sunbeams here. I need to add a 5th. Because, like, this painting is for finishing up my 20s, and that ended with my, like, 2025. So there needs to be a 5th sunbeam. But now the question is, where do I put it? 10 minutes left. The relaxing activity is officially painful. Panic. But I need to add 1 more, and then I'm done. I just need to add 1 more so that it is 5. But where do I add it? Like, do I do one really faint up here? In the real time zone, you have an hour left. Well, sorry, I'm not in the real time zone. Ah! I think we're gonna do it up here. I'm gonna do like a really thin one. Because I need 5. It's too fitting. It's gonna give me anxiety to freaking do it again, but kind of what 4 means death and the year is dead now. Yeah, but I'm trying not to like make demons show up. I want this year to like I want to be able to look back on this year and be like, yeah, this year was shit, but like you did it, Pruitii. You did it. You survived. You learned lots. You did lots. Lots of things fundamentally changed in your life during this year, Pruitii. Okay. That year's done. God, so many things changed this year. So many. Okay, and then I'm gonna put what I have been using to lighten it up closer at the top. So then I don't have to do it again. This year sucked, but I at least got a sick piece of art out of it. Oh, hell yeah. And that's what matters in life, getting a sick piece of art out of your pain and suffering. Okay. Anxiety. Come on, dude, get off of it. Okay, that's a little too bright there. I gotta have some dry paper towel. Can I, like, soften it up a bit with the paper towel? I can soften it up with a paper towel. Oh, hell yeah, I'm so cool. Okay. Just one final thing. Silly me. Stop doing one final thing. You've said that like 6 times. Me. Ah. Panic. Just want the flower petals that aren't in the sunlight, you know, to be a little golden. Just a little. Using my freaking finger to blend. Okay. Five minutes. Just, I really do want to add some sparkles. The sparkles right here. I just don't really have any, like... I think I have some clear glue, actually. I'm gonna risk it. I'm gonna go and grab some glue. After I do a couple more speckles. We need to get to the duct tape. Ah, don't give me the duct tape. I don't want the duct tape. I just like, I can do this pretty thing, and then I do the pretty thing. Cause like, pretty. It's my name. Don't wear it out. Oh, not... Oh, to stop kids screaming. Oh, no, the screaming is actually very helpful. It keeps me on track. Okay, I'm gonna grab a little bit of glue. Just for a tiny bit of sparkles. Just a tiny. my glue. Better not be the thing that stops me glue. So many of these brushes are so dirty. Because my water's so dirty. Like, look at it. Look at it. It's like milk now. It's not water anymore. Fan brush. Fan brush. Only gonna add it to the parts. Panic and silence. Ah! 2 minutes. Okay, fan brush. Stick to the glue that I put on the canvas, not on you.
Discovery's core computers now have primary control of critical vehicle functions.
Okay, okay. Let's shake off the excess. Done. Ah. Oh. I'm gonna melt in my chair. I'm really happy with this. Not as dramatic as you thought. Sorry, I'm not dramatic enough. But I really am proud of how this came out. I'm not proud of the mess. But whoever is. Yeah. I did it. I swear, Cat is like 30 seconds ahead. Well, hey, I'd rather just like. Alright, I'm just gonna fold this. Get it off my desk. Oh no, I still got paint on my desk. I'm gonna put it and hide it. And that is for next year me to take care of. Oh, it's next year me. It is 2026 now. I have finished this goddamn painting. And I'm very happy with it. And I am so thankful to be done with 2025. I will take a really good picture of it because my camera is not doing it justice. But for y'all that are here and sticked around, thank you. 2025 put me through a lot of changes, a lot of pain, a lot of stress, and it's good knowing that I did it. I am here at the end of the day. Me from even just a couple years ago probably couldn't have survived this year, honestly. Like, so from the person behind the screen, thank you. I seriously appreciate your kindness, and I genuinely hope that this year brings a lot of light, a lot of love, a lot of fun, and that the painful times are less painful. So I will see you guys next time. Make sure you're drinking your water, and Happy New Year to you and yours. Huh? I'm probably gonna stare at this a little bit and then go to sleep because I am exhausted. I'm exhausted. Yeah. Toodaloo!